I'm here with Jeremy.
Yo.
So, he's got an interesting deck profile. It's Duston's, and I have no idea how this deck works. Let's find out.
Alright, getting right into the deck, I'll go ahead and get to the monsters for you. We have 1, 2, 3 House Duston. If you're not playing 3 House Duston, you're playing this deck wrong. 3 Shining Angel, it's good, but not good enough. Obviously going to be changed into something. Stygian Security, to search your House Duston. Remember, home security. Let's see. And then, of course, this version of the deck uses 1 of each color Duston. Red, blue, green, and yellow. Speaks for itself.
Would you add any second copies of any of the colors?
You can, but sometimes it makes the deck a little bit too chunky.
Okay. So it's just a little cloggy. Got it.
Yeah, and White Duston. Obviously at 3. He is your Xyz fodder, your bread and butter.
Okay, can you explain the idea behind Dustons?
Dustons will clog up your opponent's field, and basically that's just how you win. They can't play any kind of monster. You make a lot of little dudes that hurt really, really bad. And by the time your opponent can get them off the field, you've already won.
Okay.
A really fun option to this deck is 3 Lava Golem. Big 3,000, 2,500. You tribute to, special summon him. Rawr, rawr, rawr. He does 1,000 a turn. To whoever's controlling him, which is fun. So far I have 1 Volcanic Queen, want to bump it up to 2 because she's basically a smaller, more underpowered Lava Golem. Your opponent either has to tribute something or pay 1,000. And a Goblin King, because you're running a deck full of fiends, he gains 1,000 attack and defense per fiend on the field. Why not?
Solid reasoning.
You make a little kid big. For the traps, we have Crush Guard Virus. Why not, right? You have a lot of stuff you can tribute. Stuff out of the extra deck, Stygian Security, Goblin King if he's not too big. It works. Anti-Spell Fragrance at 2. Wanted it to be at 3, but I decided to put it at 2 because you still draw it really well. You'd be surprised how much it pops up.
I play Necros and I hate you.
I play Dustons, I don't care.
Yeah, I figured.
3 Reckless Greed. Or should I say Reckless Hoping? No.
Yeah, well.
Its effect does not stack, so you can activate... You could activate all 3 in a single turn and draw 2, 4, 6 and only wait 2 turns for it to cool off.
Yeah, that's something that, like, I've actually figured, like, not many people know that that doesn't stack. Like, you can draw 4 cards and only skip 2 draw phases.
And that's a breakthrough pro tip. Yeah. Imperial Iron Wall. Why not? If your opponent uses a deck or a lot of cards that banish stuff, and you don't want that to get banished, there you go. At 1, it works. For me, it does. You might want to put it at more, who knows? 2 Fairy Wind. It was at 3, I shortened it down to 2, but it doesn't exactly work in this format, so do with it what you will. And Battle Mania, the fun trap. Pops all your opponent's monsters in face-up attack position, no flip effects activated, and everything they control currently has to attack you.
Okay.
It works with what this deck's got planned. 1 for 1. Speaks for itself. You ditch a monster, you special summon a level 1, like House Duston.
Okay.
Mystical Space Typhoon is a Mystical Space Typhoon. It could be 3. I have it at 2 right now. Could be 3. 1 Day of Peace. You both draw 1. No one takes any damage for a long while.
Okay.
It's just a good way to get cards back into your hand.
And this is such a stally deck that works pretty well.
It really is. This deck will go from stall to stop if it has to.
Okay.
3 Econ. It feels too heavy for me at 3, so after this it's going to 2, and one of them is going to become an MST.
Fair enough.
Because that happens. On to the extra deck. We have 2 Downward Magician, because you can make a Downward Magician in this deck. And she can be a beat stick. Sometimes you just need a beat stick. 1, 2, 3 copies of Dullahan, because you can use Crush Card with Dullahan after you use his effect. Why not?
I just got stupid.
Also that extra 200 for every ghost trick. It's a rank 1, make a rank 1.
Secret Dungeon Spellcasters.
3, number 39, Utopia Roots. If your opponent uses an Xyz monster and decides to attack while you have this, detach 1. It gains attack equal to that monster's rank by 500. Otherwise, he's just a fun stop attack. Mira, the Star Bearer. I don't know why I'm running this, to be honest. I mean, he can survive. He will survive. Oh. Also, he's really good overlay fodder for Downard.
Fair enough. Alright.
Number 54, Lionheart. Because go big or go home with this.
I don't even know what that is.
Lionheart is very special. Whenever this card is attacked, both you and your opponent take the battle damage. Or you can just detach a material from him, stop him from being destroyed, and your opponent takes all the battle damage. Yours and his.
Oh.
Those 3 lava golems, flip of a battle mania. Have fun.
Well, okay.
That's a GG in 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And of course, the gruesome twosome, the dynamic duo, crime and punishment. Crime protects punishment, punishment protects crime. While both are on the field, neither can be destroyed by battle or card effects as long as they have materials, and your opponent takes any battle damage from attacking them.
Huh.
Plus, you can detach a material, put all your opponent's monsters in attack mode, and make them attack at 1.
Okay.
It's just a fun way to finish.
Alright. So, is there anything out of the deck that you... What would you change? I know you said something about you wanted to take out an enemy controller for an MST, but is there anything else?
Well, obviously, take out an Econ. 2 is fine. 2 is A-okay. Turn that Econ into an MST. Because you hate back row. Remember that. You hate back row.
Okay.
Let's see. Anything else I would change? Honestly, I want to take Shining Angel out of this deck. He could be good at 2. I mean, he searches a house Duston, but at the same time, it spits it out in attack mode. Face up attack position.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good early game, because you just shining into a house, haha, I win.
Okay.
Late game, you're going to be looking at a white Duston that you haven't drawn yet.
Well, okay.
If I completely take Shining Angel out, it's going to become 2 Effect Veilers and a Battle Fader.
Okay.
Let's see. There are a couple of others in here. Definitely adding a second Volcanic Queen, because all hail the Queen.
Okay.
2 Volcanic Queen is terrifying. It's just terrifying. Your opponent has to tribute 2 things, otherwise they'll take 2,000 points of damage. Taking out the Fairy Winds, because it doesn't really need to work in this format.
Would you side the Fairy Winds instead?
I probably would. Fairy Wind can be put in the side deck, but at the same time, sometimes this deck just doesn't need a side deck. It ruins everyone's day, no matter what happens.
That's kind of how I feel with our reversal plays.
Let's see. I would
What are you playing? Never mind, I don't care. Alright.
Yep. I would honestly probably turn this into, like, a second Battle Fader and then something. I don't know, this would probably be the second Volcanic Queen.
Okay.
That's pretty much it for this deck. Every Duston deck is different. Every Duston deck is going to be different, except for how it plays. They troll, they stall, they win.
Okay. Alright, well, that's Jeremy, and I'm Hunter, and we're with the Team Breakthrough. Alright. Like, favorite, subscribe. Thank you.